Hey guys, back here with a new video, just showing some pickups. First up we got a new PCB here. It's called Change Airblade, and it's a really awesome multiplayer shoot 'em up competitive game. If you like Twinkle Star sprites, this game's right up your alley. Even though it plays completely different, it's more like a fighting game. You have two ships, one on the bottom who is pretty much like the regular character, and one on the top which is almost like a boss character. You have a bar on the bottom, level 1, 2, and 3, and when you get to, you could launch different attacks at each level. Level 3 you can transform into like a boss character. This game was developed by Sammy in 1999, and I never really heard of it until pretty recently. It's a really cool game, especially if you have somebody to play with. If you get that item over here, you can actually switch from top to bottom, or bottom to top, if you use it at the right time, so you can give yourself the advantage when you're playing multiplayer, and it gets really competitive. It's a lot of fun. Let's see if we could get a demo of the boss attack. Right now, level 2, the top character. There's just a whole bunch of different attacks, different bosses to choose from. There's the boss attack you just launched. And when you go into this mode, you have 3 different attacks that you can mix up and try to, confuse your enemy. It's a lot of fun if you're into fighting games and shooters alike. Here's a look at the board over here. It's a huge, massive board, double-sided. I don't know if it's safe to even leave out like this and run it, but that's what I'm doing right now. Got some artwork over here in the dip switch settings. But yeah, very happy with this game overall. It's super fun. Definitely recommend picking it up or downloading it on MAME. Try it out. Let's see, next up, we got a new supergun over here. I've been looking to pick up a second one, and got this one from a guy on the Neo Geo forums. He's the owner of JAMA Nation X, if you've ever been to that website. It uses Neo Geo controllers. You can see here I have a Neo Geo stick, and I'm just running a CPS2 game right now, Pro Gear. And I had him mod this supergun for RGB and S-Video. Right now it's just running off S-Video, and the picture is surprisingly good for an S-Video output, but RGB will definitely look much better. This TV doesn't have RGB though. My other 2 monitors do, but they're in use right now. So yeah, I'm very happy with this. It's a very nice, slim looking supergun, and it does everything you need to. You have the test and the start buttons. Those are your player 1, player 2 coin buttons. You can adjust the colors here, and there's a service and test buttons on the back. So I got a lot of other retro and some new pickups to show you as well. Right here I have a Sin and Punishment running for the N64. I recently got this converter that lets you play Japanese Super Nintendo game, N64 games on an American unit, so that's pretty cool. Turn this up a little. But yeah, this game's really fun. I never actually played it before, and I'm a big fan of Treasure, so I had to check it out. This N64 is running on my BVM right now with RGB. It looks really nice. I'm gonna turn this other shit down. It's too loud. So yeah, here's a look at the game right here. Sin and Punishment. Japanese only released by Treasure. Definitely one of the better looking N64 games. Pretty nice graphics, and the gameplay is a lot of fun if you like run and gun rail shooters. Definitely recommend it. Got a bunch of Super Famicom pickups, not really shmups. I got most of the shmups I wanted for that system. I'm waiting for Spriggan Power to come in, which looks like a pretty cool game. But I'll just show you these nonetheless. Got a Kirby Superstar, and like I said, you gotta love the Super Famicom box art. Always cool to look at. Got a Donkey Kong Country 3. I have the first two on my American Super Nintendo. Never really got into the third one, so pretty cool. Got the infamous Contra Spirits, or Contra 3 for the Super Famicom. Always fun, challenging, and good multiplayer. We have the last gun body going on. I think I might have shown this one already actually, but it's a fun game. It's good multiplayer, lots of different mini games in it. And lately I've been on a Castlevania kick. Been picking up all sorts of Castlevania titles. I got this Super Castlevania 4 for the Super Famicom. Definitely a cool game. One of the things people like about the game is the weapon. It's one of the, I think it's the only Castlevania that uses the controllable whip where you can attack in all 8 directions, which makes the game a lot easier, but it's still a lot of fun and has some awesome music. We got the PC Engine version of Castlevania, Rondo of Blood, they call it in English. It was only released in America, I think, on the PSP as a remake, and the Super Nintendo, which is pretty rare also. But it's not the original version, it's a remade version with some differences to it. I'm not too sure what they are. I think the graphic style is different and the level design. I love the PC Engine version, the music is amazing. Also, we got the Sega Saturn version of Castlevania Symphony of the Night. This one has an extra character that's not in the PS1 version or any other version, but the game is bogged down a little by some load times in between maps. It's still a great game though. And the ridiculously expensive Vampire Killer for the Mega Drive. Same version as almost the same as the American version of this game, but it's fully uncensored. The American version has some censorship, and the European version has a lot, but this is the original version right here. And not my favorite Castlevania, but the only one the Genesis actually got, and it's a great game nonetheless. It has the 2 different characters. One uses the pole, which is pretty unique to Castlevania games, and then you have your traditional whip character. But yeah, really cool game. I'll just pick up the Genesis version if you want to play it. Alright, back to some shoot-em-ups. Sega Saturn, we got Gun Frontier, which is some people say the predecessor to Battle Garega, and that game got some inspiration from Gun Frontier. And I actually like this game. It has some amazing music, especially level 1 and 2, even though the gameplay is a bit too slow, and it is a challenging game, but it's very fun nonetheless. You can definitely see some roots from a Battle Garega successor on here. Definitely fun. We got the Gradius Deluxe Pack, which has Gradius 1 and Gradius 2 Gopher, I think, or maybe that's just the PC Engine version, but I'm not sure what the difference is. But yeah, great to have these on the Saturn. Easy to play, and not easy games, but you know what I mean. They're Gradius, can't go wrong with them. This game has some ridiculous voice acting and story that almost makes sense, but you gotta love Treasure. Also got this recently, Dungeons and Dragons collection for the Sega Saturn. It's the only system that this was released on, Japan only. This is the box set. And these 2 games are actually recently released on Xbox Live and PSN with a 4-player multiplayer. The Saturn version only has 2 players, so definitely recommend picking that up on PSN. Hit me up if you're on there. I've been playing that. A few more PC Engine titles. Got the original Image Fight, which is a super hard game. I can't get past level 3 or 4. But it's a classic and a fun game nonetheless. This was ported to a few other systems. I think maybe the FM Towns had Image Fight 2, I'm not sure. But the Image Fight 2 came out on CD also for PC Engine. But yeah, cool game. We got R-Type Complete, which is R-Type 1 and 2. And both classic games. I love R-Type 1 especially. just some graphical glitches in this game which kind of bring it down. They're not really arcade perfect, especially when there's a lot happening on the screen, but it's pretty cool nonetheless. Next up, one of my favorite games, which I've been playing for a couple of years now, but I've just been playing a backup. I had to buy the original because I love this game, Spriggan. Just a regular CD game, but actually benefits from the arcade card or the Duo memory expansion. The game runs faster, and I don't know if it actually looks nicer, but the gameplay is smoother. So yeah, definitely one of my favorite PC Engine shoot 'em ups, and highly recommended. I picked this one up a while ago, just never got around to showing it. This is the Japanese PS1 version of Einhander. I'm sure you all know this game already. Not much to say about it. It has some awesome graphics for the time, and unique gameplay and weapon system that you won't really find anywhere else. So, yeah, both versions are pretty cheap. Pick it up. And it's been a good few months for 360 owners. This game's been out for a while. Ginga Force, made by Cute, who also made Escatos, and they actually released a double pack where you can just get both of these games for a decent price now. This is the first run edition with the soundtrack, and yeah, I've had this game since release, and I beat it on easy. I haven't got to beat it on normal yet, but it's an awesome game. It has some crazy cutscenes, no idea what's going on with the story, but a lot of customization, and it's a really cool game. Not a vertical. It is a vertical shooter, but you have to play it on a horizontal display. But I definitely recommend this one. Cute's been bringing us some great releases, and now that Cave is supposedly going out of business or not going to be releasing any more console titles, we'll have to look to companies like G-Rev and Cute, to bring us some decent next-gen shoot 'em ups. Recently picked up Triangle Services' first 360 release. This has been out for a long time, but I just never got around to getting it. It's a Shooting Love, I don't know what they call it, 200X. And this has X-Zeal and Trizeal. Both were originally on the Dreamcast and the arcades. This is a remix, they call it. And it has a third game, I don't know what it's called, but it's like a one death game over game. Both of these games are good. X-Zeal and Trizeal. Triangle Service is another company that's still around today, but I believe it's only one guy who runs the whole company, and he does the artwork and game design and everything, so that's pretty cool. This also has the shmup skills test, which you can play with 4 players. Pretty awesome. So yeah, another great 360 release. And finally, Triangle Services' latest release, Shooting Love. I don't know if this is the 20th anniversary. Sure, whatever. Anyway, it's got some really cool artwork. This is also the limited edition. Only difference is I think the color and the artwork might be different, and it comes with a music CD. But I never really played a 12 Stag, I think the game is called, on PS2 or in the arcades, but this is my first time playing it. It's pretty cool. You can mash left and right, or just use the shortcutted button to spin your ship and run into enemies. And the other game on here is awesome. I love it. Delta Zeal, the original, I forgot what it was called, but this is a remake of of Zeal, and it's an awesome game. It has a very unique power-up system, 3 different weapons. There's homing missiles, a spread shot, and a laser, which you can mix up in any way you want. I think you get up to 10 power-ups, and you can mix and match. Or you can just go all for one power-up and get a super-powered version of that weapon. So yeah, that's a Shooting Love 20th anniversary, I think. And yeah, that's really it. Got a lot of stuff. Still more to come. See you guys next time.